Charlie, how did it feel when you found out that you've been drafted to the Eagles?
Yeah, really exciting and just couldn't wait to get into it, but a bit overwhelming and felt a bit unreal, but really good, really exciting.
When did you find out?
I found out Monday night, just a day before draft, which was handy. Slept a bit easier Monday night, but just so keen for it to get out, so yeah.
Were you expecting it at all?
No, definitely not as high as I was lucky enough to go. So yeah, it was real proud of myself.
And are you an Eagles fan?
Yeah, growing up, obviously went for the Eagles men's, went for the Dockers women's because they were first sort of thing when AFLW started. But yeah, happy to go to Eagles, definitely.
What are you most excited about playing for AFLW?
I think definitely meeting all the girls and things, but also just being around people that are going to be so much better than you, and then hopefully sort of coming up to their level eventually, and making yourself really better by being around the better people.
Are there any players that you aspire to be like or that you're looking forward to playing with?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to play with Bella Lewis. If I have any sort of year she had, I'd be really happy. But I think all the girls are pretty amazing from what I've seen so far, and Emma Swanson obviously, and Bella Lewis is real cool.
Have you spoken to any of your new teammates yet?
Yeah, a couple of them have, or actually a few of them have messaged me, which was real cool. But yeah, met Emma Swanson on Monday, which was cool.
What did she say to you?
Oh, just congrats and just let it all soak in and enjoy the moment while you can.
And are you still at school? How do you plan to sort of juggle everything? It's a lot to take on.
Yeah, still at school. I'm finishing year 12 this year, which is sort of a big year. I don't know, I might get a bit of help from Eagles and stuff, but yeah, I'm sure we'll work it out and it'll all work out.
And Daniel, what was so appealing about Charlie?
Well, unfortunately for her, she only played the first game of the year with Subi, and when we went back through the vision, just her competitiveness and probably the maturity of her for her age as a footballer really stood out to us. And when Geordie and Chad, our list manager and head recruiter, said this is where we're going, we were wrapped when we ended up getting what we wanted. So it's a really good result for us.
So one game was enough to see what you could do?
Yeah. Well, the history before that was really strong. So we were really confident. That's probably why she felt like she might have gone further down the list. So hopefully the broken arm's all mended in the short term, and we get her on the track as soon as possible.
Is it a bit different with the women's that some are still at school when they come in? Is that going to be hard to manage?
Well, that's our priority, is for them to finish their schooling first. So we'll just work through what that looks like, and we'll get them to the end of the year, and then we'll support them on whatever they want to do after that for personal development, and that then will fit in with their football as a secondary priority. So we'll get them through to the end of the year with their schooling first, and as much as they probably want to just do the football, that's our priority now, because that's probably the most important thing for them once they do finish playing football.
And what role do you see Charlie playing in the team?
Well, when I first stood next to her, I was like, oh gee, she's looks like a footballer. So I think she can play multiple roles, probably outside mid, half back, half forward, and maybe a little bit inside mid when she works her way into the team, and then we see what she can do. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Charlie, was there ever a moment that you thought maybe because of your arm that you wouldn't be picked up?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it was pretty tough watching on the sidelines. The girls playing the championship over in Melbourne and Adelaide, but just had to show them what I can do in other aspects and present myself well.